Welcome to the first of our series of MATTalks. MAT standing for Materials, Applications, and Technologies. Here we'll discuss how to integrate the three to create a visual experience that will break through the clutter, grab your customer's attention, and promote your brand. I can't think of a better first topic than our CMYK plus light application. This is an excellent example of combining the newest of elements in technology and materials to create an application that, quite frankly, is stunning. Let's start with an example. This image is striking. The glasses are illuminated. There's a depth and dimensionality to the glasses. The glasses actually look like real glasses, not just a printed replica. But how exactly does this work? First, you have to understand that all inks are translucent. That allows the reflectivity of the media to come through the inks after we amplify the translucency in our digital pre-press process. When we amplify the translucency of the inks, we also create contrast between highlight and shadow. That translucency and contrast combined with ambient front lighting creates the effect you've just seen. Now, you have two options in the application of CMYK plus light. Targeted, similar to the sunglasses you've just seen, or global. Let's look at a couple examples. This is a poster we did for Cores of Puerto Rico. Notice we targeted the can. It lights up, it's dimensional. It actually looks like a real can. The contrast and amplified ink translucency creates the dimensionality and depth that you see. Here's another example of targeted application. A cosmetic brush company came to us and said, we would really want our brushes to pop. We want them as dimensional as possible. This is a graphic that will get noticed. Now, let's look at the global application. Here, rather than targeting a particular part of the file, such as sunglasses or brushes, we implement the CMYK plus light process by creating contrast between highlights and shadows in the entire file. For example, in this image, we are creating luminescence in the background and in the Core's light bottle. This image is even more incredible when viewed in person, as the video is unable to fully capture the impact of CMYK plus light simply because it does not reflect light. The print is absolutely stunning, and it's a sample we would gladly provide for you upon request. What is quite apparent, however, is the dimensionality of the bottle. Again, it actually looks like a real bottle. The global luminescence allows the background and foreground to work beautifully together to create a very captivating visual. At this point, let me answer a few frequently asked questions. The first thing I get often is, this is great, I need to find the right file. I think this is a misunderstanding of the potential of this process. This should not be looked at as a specialty application. Any file that has good contrast between colors or between highlights and shadows can work beautifully. Second question I get a lot is, wow, this is really great. It must be expensive. That, again, is a misunderstanding. The cost of this process is competitive to standard digital print. Lastly, I get asked about applications. In short, any application you've used in the past for traditional print can be used for CMYK plus light, including POP, signage, graphic panels, banners, fleet graphics, wall murals, and more. I get asked every now and then, why don't I just backlight the graphics? Well, you can do that, except you obviously have the cost of the light box. And the second thing is, the CMYK plus light is the only process that gives you targeted luminescence. Unlike a light box that will light the entire image, in this particular process, you can target just the part of the image you want to pop. And lastly, what the CMYK plus light gives you that a light box won't give you is the dimensionality and depth that the process creates.